clinic live on the Kenney and the Coaches Facebook page. Always enjoy it. Looks like we have a crowd today.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
I'm joined with the new head coach, new boys basketball coach at Dale City, Coach Chevis. Chevis or Chevis? I always forget.
It's Chevis.
Chevis. I thought
kind of like a Chevy. Yeah.
Okay, Chevis Smith. Coach, thanks for hurrying out of the meeting to visit with me.
I got you. It's all good. It's all love. Maybe one of the first people to interview me actually in my coaching career. So I always appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Hey, no problem. Cousin had a little bit to do with that too. Who'd you go listen to?
No, I was actually in the OCA meeting. They were giving out the awards for Coaches of the Year.
Did you get one?
They didn't do basketball or football, and I actually can't remember if I got the OBCA Coach of the Year or was it my Region 4 coach. I can't remember, man. That's in my long email.
Oh man, that's a problem I wish I had. Don't know which Coach of the Year award.
I can't remember which one it was.
Man, how's the new team and how's this summer been getting used to know or getting to know them?
It's been great, man. Spent a lot of time with them in the gym, working out. Of course, we had our team camps, so we was busy pretty much the end of May all the way through June. Open gyms, weightlifting, things like that. Kids have been great. Staff has been great. Mid-Dale administration has been treating me really well, so I've enjoyed it.
So you was Lawton your first head coaching job? I guess your first coaching job, period?
No, my first actual coaching job was I was assistant at Chickasha.
Okay, so you went from assistant to head coach at Lawton.
No, I went from Chickasha.
Remind me, it's been too long.
I went to Chickasha. I was assistant at Chickasha for a year. My transition to Cassidy High School, that was before they went OSSA. Okay. So I was prep. I did a year there as an assistant, and then I was already teaching at Millwood, so I spent 5 years at Millwood. Yep, out there in Millwood.
It's jogging my memory.
Then I got my first job at Lawton, head coach.
Yeah. So the success that you had at Lawton, I mean, I know you're in a new school now, but I mean, you did something there that hadn't been done in a long time. How special was just your I don't know what the right word is, not transformation, but your journey to get to where you guys got to last year?
Man, it was beautiful. Like I can sit back now and think about it, like digress, the state's over with, things like that. Of course, I got over that part, but to sit back and see how far we went, it was a beautiful journey. I set out a goal whenever I took the job, and I was able to obtain the goal to an extent. I didn't get the gold ball, of course, but I was able to take them somewhere they've never been and establish history. So, it was a great journey.
I was kind of keeping track of it on the news and just kind of watching videos and stuff. Man, the energy that your bench has, I enjoyed watching that more than I did the highlights. I mean, I don't know if this is the right term, I love bench energy.
Yes.
I think that is just
contagious.
Yeah, it is, man. It is. And it just looked like you and your guys were just having so much fun last year. And that's part of the journey. I mean, the goal ball is great, but all those kids and all those coaches that you have, they're going to remember that for the rest of their life.
It doesn't matter what we're doing, we're having fun. And that's something I preach to all the kids. Like, you got to have, competing, yes, you got to be able to compete and competitive and everything, but you got to have fun while you're doing it, man, because you are exerting your time and energy into this. So let's at least have a smile on our face and bring some energy forward while we're doing it.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Now, coming into where you're at now,
okay,
I would say going to Lawton, I mean, it's Lawton. It's a big school. It's got some tradition there. And now you're coming into a school that's got tradition.
Correct.
Don't want to put any pressure on you because I did the same thing to Fletcher Reed yesterday talking about coming into Dale. But do you feel any kind of pressure to, I guess, continue the tradition that they have there?
Yeah, I do. I like pressure though. Like pressure is fun to me because to me I feel like I think at my best whenever you put me in pressure situations. So I like the pressure that's on me. Lenny Hatchett did a great job. I think they're on the roll right now of being in state 9 or 10 years in a row, something like that. So like that pressure's already on my shoulders. Of course, I'm not gonna say meeting Lenny's standard because Lenny always tells me, man, you do your thing, So just being able to succeed and walk into this new journey, man. Confident as I was going into the law room.
I know he's with the OSSA now. Is he still at Mid-Dale in the?
Oh no, he's fully OSSA now. Yeah.
So I'm talking to him tomorrow, so I'll tell him I'm glad he got out.
He's still a great mentor for me.
Yeah,
he still helps me out. I talk to him whenever I need help with things or opinions. ideas. I look to a lot of, I'm not calling them old, don't say this. But I look to a lot of older coaches for guidance when I'm in my journey. So, I want to be able to learn from them and what they did.
Man, and that's key, though. I think I've talked to a lot of coaches today and just in the podcast in the past, just being able to be humble enough as a young coach to go ask the older coaches and for the older coaches to not be so prideful and just let go of that knowledge and stuff. I think that's so big.
No,
and that's what I think a lot of the coaches clinic is just people getting around. And I've said it over and over. I'm sure people that are watching are getting tired of me saying this. Just the energy in this room is kind of slow right now because I think everybody's out to lunch. But just the energy in this room and just the energy of seeing the people come in and seeing people I hadn't seen all years. It's just this is the type of stuff where growth happens.
Sure.
I kind of forgot about that because I hadn't been to the coaches clinic in a long time. But it's a special place and a special time to be up here.
I like it for like a debrief, but like a relaxation. Because of course, all year I'm scheming against guys. So I'm going against you, trying to figure out how to competitively beat you. So like it gives me time to talk to somebody on a personal level, and then I like learning from my opponents. We talk basketball. I can talk basketball all day, but I like learning from my opponents, and other guys might be in a different class. I'm never going to see you in the season, but we might have a previous relationship or something like that, and we might just sit and talk about some things, schemes.
Is there anyone or anything in particular you're looking forward to speaker-wise this week?
I do. I'm actually finna go, when I'm done, I'm actually going to check out Sophie Anderson. Sophie's husband was the coach who actually helped me in my collegiate process at SWASU. So he actually wanted me to play for him in college. So I know Coach Wayne. Yeah, Wayne's my guy. So I got a couple other guys. The OSU coach tomorrow is speaking. I want to see him speak. So I just want to take any information I can, and if I can utilize it, I'll use it. If not, I'll keep it in my back pocket.
Yeah. Now, I spoke with Tom Hankins, who spoke on the shot clock thing a while ago.
Okay.
Are you guys going to voluntarily do it this year?
I'm going to try to as much as I can. I like the shot clock.
Yeah.
I played with it during AAU, so that gave me a lot of familiarity with that. More possessions, so I do like that position. I like that, definitely for sure.
Yeah. Do you think there's going to be any kind of issue? I think it's kind of like every other thing that people have kind of worried about. I think it's going to be okay. I mean, do you foresee any issues with it?
I don't. I mean, people are going to have their personal opinions. They maybe want more time or to value more possessions, things like that. I mean, you just got to make some adjustments. But that's every year. Basketball adjusts and it evolutionizes every year.
Yeah.
Because just think about the eras of how people play. So, So you got to be willing to adjust. And then also you got to adjust for kids, man. The same way you coach this group right here, maybe last year, you can't coach that. You might not be able to coach that next group the same way. So you got to adjust year by year. When
I hear people complaining or kind of worrying about transition, I'm like, the biggest transition I think in basketball in Oklahoma was ever we went from 6-on-6 to 5-on-5. If they can adjust that in a year, we can adjust anything else.
Anything, man.
All right. I usually ask random questions at the end.
I got you.
Yesterday I did a Mount Rushmore thing, but today I'm going to give people the choice. You get question 1 or question 2.
Okay.
Which one you want? 1 or 2?
I'll take one.
Okay, what do you believe the greatest challenge most high school athletes face in today's world?
Boys or girls?
I'll go boys since you're coaching boys.
Okay. I'll probably say adversity. Adversity.
Okay.
I just think life has changed a little bit.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
The kids call me uncle because I'm 35, so they call me I'm old. But I grew up outside.
Call me grandpa.
Yes. I grew up outside though. Playing jumping fences, playing basketball, races, swimming, things like that. And I feel like we face our own adversity growing up as kids, and so we kind of learn how to figure things out. I feel like this area is just a little different, just because of the technology and things they have access to. So I think sometimes when they face hurdles, they necessarily don't have the first instinct to figure it out. And so as coaches and things, our adulthood, we have to be able to kind of help them through those things. And I know we say these kids are soft. They're not soft. They haven't been through the same avenues we've been through, so they just need information.
Yep. Well, man, I appreciate you visiting. I would say good luck to you, but I know you're going to do a great job.
I appreciate it.
All right, guys, we will be back 1 o'clock with Jennifer Douglas.
Gotcha.